This time, hopefully, no one interrupts me. This time, hopefully, I don't stumble over my words. And this time, hopefully, the game doesn't crash. I just want to play the third game anyway. No, this game's fun. Anyway, welcome back to Persona 4. My well, actually, it's not bad. Persona 4, I'll give it this much. Not half bad. You know, I'm just looking forward to playing Persona 3 because I hear that one's good as well. And the ending I hear is good, but I'm not 100% sure. Because, fortunately, unlike most of the Persona games, i.e. the other two I have played, I haven't gotten that many spoilers about how Persona 3 goes. So hopefully that remains true until I beat that game, really. Either way, welcome to Persona 4. And this time we're gonna get the true ending. Mainly because the ending I got kind of sucked. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Like, if we can, you know, pause the music, like just like pause the music, turn it completely off. If I can be 100% real, I thought the ending I got kind of sucked. I mean, it was just fight a couple of gods and then go home. And I also just knew that something was wrong. So when I Googled how many endings there were to Persona 4 and learned that there were 7, I obviously had to look up which was the best ending. And then I learned that the ending I got wasn't the best ending, or at least not the true one or whatever. Either way, no one probably cares, and I'm just ranting to no one because no one watches these. Either way, this episode we're getting the true ending to Persona 4 Golden. And maybe you heard me complaining about it. I crashed halfway through the final dungeon and lost all the recording. So welcome to me reliving events and giving mildly accurate representations of how I reacted to things the first time. Though after we talk to the one bitch, and I say bitch, I mean this quite literally. Not in like the literal, who cares? No one watches these. I don't need to explain myself. Once we talk to the one bitch, we'll go straight into the thingy with the magic of editing. Hideout, the hangout, the base of operations. The usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh?
Oh boy. It's Yosuke.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Teddy.
Oh, so you guys came here too!
Chie.
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
Kanji.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
Rosette.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow.
Naoto.
But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak!
steak and make Yosuke pay for everything.
I'm glad I already ate before this.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
My thought during the entire playthrough. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
I didn't.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
And annoyance.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Boo-hoo!
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Just pisses me off that I lost all the recording beforehand.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
I forget the music cuts out
The
here.
Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything.
Just kinda stopped.
I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the power to Inter-TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception?
No.
Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame?
Adachi.
Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
Gas station employee. Wait, I'm not supposed to know this yet. You're the only exception. Yeah, the only exception who really needs a drink. There's the hunger arcana, but is there the thirst arcana? No, wait, that makes me sound horny. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. It's crazy. And same goes for Adachi and Namatame. Nanako. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
It's another warning. The sender is listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
Yes.
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Adachi's well-organized words unfold on the piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this.
You're a dumbass.
You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy.
You're a dumbass. And stay healthy. All
Goodbye.
in one sentence. Goodbye. You obtained Adachi's letter. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. You know, after he calls you a dumbass. Hunger. Toro Adachi. Rank up! Max rank! Congratulations! Oh boy, speed reader! Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon you the ability to create Magatsu Izanagi, the ultimate form of the Hunger Arcana. Second try! First try! Let's go! I did it. All me. The Toro Adachi social link has reached maximum level. You've mastered the Toro Adachi social link. Your power to create personas of the Hunger Arcana has reached its maximum. Joseph Balls has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Hunger social link, you can now fuse Magatsu Izanagi, the Tempter of the Void. Oh boy. Still though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Who did he learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
Yeah, it's a real bra moment.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see.
Atoms.
That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things.
Magic.
You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Shut up.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Gas station employee. Wait, I don't know that yet. The power to enter TVs where everything about the case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town, and she told you about the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from sorry again. From someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There's something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
Yes.
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it?
Yes.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
Yes.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Yeah.
Let's go out into town. We might find something.
No.
Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
Yeah.
Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
Oh.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
No. Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was Dojima. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Bum 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 bum.
Did you?
Yes. I wish to talk to you, Dojima.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant. Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
Yeah, the station attendant guy. The guy who we only see on rainy days. Certainly there's nothing special about him.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
Oh, so?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you carsick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
That's rude of you to assume their gender, Nanako. Did you ask their preferred pronouns? I bet that sounds awful in recording. I'm gonna listen to that.
I don't know about that.
While video editing, and I'm gonna go, ugh, that's awful. Why did I get so close to the microphone?
But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce.
Probably because I'm bored out of my head listening to the same dialogue over again, and I'm extremely angry that my recording software and game simultaneously failed at the same time. It was awesome.
So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
Valid excuse.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early.
No.
There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Sure.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory? No. Because there's no prompt to talk to anyone at the gas station, therefore, I should go to the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
To keep up with continuity, I should edit all of this out, but...
How may I help you?
Igor!
You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Welcome to Saucer Lost with Igor.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
Yeah, it's D's, Igor.
What may that be?
D's nuts!
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow. That's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
Hollow rumors, more like D's nuts!
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason.
The reason is D's nuts!
Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
That's one big fucking nut.
An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Truth in quotation marks. I've obtained the Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself.
What is it?
I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds. To protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed.
They often do.
People stopped wishing for truth in life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself.
Large.
I was left behind. With no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh?
Yes.
The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri.
Yeah.
If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice.
Margaret, I forgot you existed.
At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
Oh, Zooey Mum. It's begun raining. Hey, would you look at that? Hi there. Do you need something? Isn't this where I first... First? What are you talking about? Oh! Is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have any openings yet. Do you know Adachi? The serial murder suspect. Right? Real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Something else I can help you with? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still here? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Do you know anything about them? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right, I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." That's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember, we talked for a couple of minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time when we first met? Did you give me the magic powers I have? That's batshit insane, buddy. Amazing! You reached me at last. Let's drop the charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I'm rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life. It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog.
Yes?
Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
Chair. What about it?
It seems you don't know who gave her that comb either. That comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You mentioned... You remembered that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Mari. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
You messed with me as well.
And what are you going to do about it?
Beat the shit out of
The
you.
last battle wasn't enough for you.
It was kind of fucking boring.
You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why did you... You know what? Who are you? Let's get to the point.
You must know by now. Isn't that why you came? Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
Awakened.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
And it all makes sense now. Yes, it all makes sense now. Battle Block Theater. Well, actually, no. Which game was that? Battle Block Theater was the game. Who cares? What am I talking about? You feel an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
How big are your
But
hands
it seems
to
the
hold
stimulus
strangers?
was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
Fun. I want to learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
I paid like $20 for this game. I'm gonna get every ounce of joy I can out of it. Despite how much I complain. Holy shit.
I am Izanami.
Shut up, bitch.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
Oh boy. The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. Yeah, some friends I have, it's gonna be Chie, Yosuke, and Yukiko.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to?
Only one of which who is in my preferred party.
Did she just disappear?
Yes.
Wait, don't tell me.
Yes, it's my girlfriend. You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
No.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Yes?
If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Yes?
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You finally discovered the true case of everything that's happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in the other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you've faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, whether you live, fuck, I was doing such a great job at narrating too. Whether where you've lived with everyone, yada yada, okay. Can I first do one tiny selfish thing in the Velvet Room first, and I'll edit around that. Continuity. Leroy Jenkins.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced.
Oh yeah, I maxed out all my teammates' social links in my New Game Plus playthrough.
And it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again."
Don't know where and don't know when.
If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this.
I'm so sad.
You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives, there were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Touching? What the fuck?
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right. All for one and one for all!
Three Musketeers.
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool. But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Well then, let's do this.
Here's hoping the next game's forced companion isn't as annoying. Rosette. Alright. Team Tolerable has been assembled. Go, go, Gadget! Cello music! welcome back. It is currently too late in the night to describe, and I am going to either kick ass or get my ass kicked. Simple as that, really. But here is hopefully an interesting boss fight to round out a pretty decent game. Had lots of fun. Much fun was had. Let's
Congratulations in making it this far.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Root of all evil.
You granted certain individuals the power to enter the TVs. You created the Midnight Channel as well. And lastly, you started a rumor about the Midnight Channel to raise its public awareness. Is this correct?
All save one point. This Midnight Channel you speak of, it is indeed a device to draw hearts into this world. But it was always your individual wills that would determine what appeared on it. Humans ache to expose their suppressed sides, while the prying eyes around them are curious to see them laid bare. The want to show and the want to see. I granted a window that catered to both. That is all.
Fair enough.
Everyone wished to know more about the people who became famous through the media. And the Midnight Channel was there to grant their wishes. Once the person they wanted to see entered the realm formed by human thought, they would appear even more clearly. I see. So that's how it worked.
Are you saying all you did was give that initial spark to Senpai and the others, then watched things unfold?
That's kind of weird.
And the rumors spreading, things going wrong. We're to blame for all that's happened?
Yes.
People's curiosity was at fault?
Well, you know what they say about about cats and curiosity.
Everything was for your sake, to create the world mankind so wanted.
Well, thanks, you creepy bitch, but no thank you.
Man struggles to understand one another. You can only truly know a finite number of people within your lifetime. But humans disregard this fact and try to know more people than is possible. Only by comparing yourself to others can you define yourselves. Thus, your ever-present anxiety. Your anxiety causes you to see only what you want to see, and believe only what you wish to believe. As I said, your desire is for a world enshrouded in fog.
She is so sick of our shit. Look at that face. Don't put words into my mouth.
I must agree that the vast majority of people are exactly as you say.
But we don't intend to live that way.
If we were fine with the world you're making, we never would come this far, damn it!
We'll keep searching for truth and figuring out who we are as we go on with our lives.
We all will. Together.
What a lovely coming-of-age story. Now, can we kill this bitch and I can go home?
That's right! No more butting into our business!
We will continue to live in our world with everyone else. That's why.
Which option is the most cringy? True answer, all of them. I must decide my own damn fate. Fate can suck my dick. A cutscene.
It's hazy.
That's what she said.
You know we've been through way worse than this thing. This is just the send-off our leader deserves. All right, time for the grand finale.
Shut up, you're not the main character. I am.
Knowledge of the truth is not everything.
Holy shit, someone just turned the echo up on their microphone. I can do that too, you bitch.
exceeded your role and became too powerful.
I'm going to kill you with Izanagi and Magatsu Izanagi. My echoes better? Maybe? I have no idea how this thing sounds. Yes. Your health low all the way. Electricity! My ultimate power! On all you want. It's not gonna stop me from kicking your ass. At this rate, it will be impossible to defeat Izanagi. You recall what Igor and Margaret told you.
That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
I've done that last part. The Orb of Sight begins to unmask Izanami's true form. Holy shit, it's D's!
Well then, allow me to show you my full splendor.
I don't think she liked the D's nuts joke I was about to make. That's one huge bitch.
I am a god.
Same.
I'll teach you the truth of your minuscule existences.
No.
This battle will determine our future.
A god? Huh, bring it on!
I've seen more scary gods than you.
We've made it this far. We can't lose now.
You really can't.
Strength alone. Soon you will understand.
Understand these nuts. I'm tired with the echoing microphone bit. Please stop talking. Accept the reality of these and nuts.
Look out!
Kanji, no! You... You bitch! I'm gonna make this look like a fucking joke now! Kill her! No, don't! Damn it!
What? Don't give in. Please get back up.
It's unfortunate that our battle must end this way.
Bitch! Ah, fuck! There I go!
Get up. We came so far.
So I go back to the house after spending 16 hours boning Chie, and I walk up to Nanako. And, you know, being the good big brother that I am, your consciousness is fading. Is this where you will fall for a powerful enemy? Huh? You hear someone's voice.
What's the matter? Isn't it too early to give up?
Yes, Dojima, yes it is.
You taught me what a family truly is. I had my hands full just with Nanako when you came rolling in. I wasn't sure what to do. But then again, I can get back up as many times as I need to with you two with me. However painful it gets, I'll just grit my teeth. I'll get up as many times as I have to for you two. A father can be pretty stupid that way, huh?
Hey, can you hear me? Don't close your eyes yet. I'll give you our strength. You're our last hope.
Just use Samara Karm Yukiko.
Please.
Wait, no, you
Get
died
back
already.
up.
Shit.
Just once more.
I had Enduring Soul on Izanagi. I should be able to get back up.
Senpai, how much longer are you gonna just lie there?
I don't know.
I mean, like that senpai? You're the kind of guy who can let it drop like this. That ain't the senpai I look up to. Get back up. Just one more time. Let me protect you.
Naoto!
Senpai, if you stay down, I won't forgive you. You gave me a reason for me to stay just as I am. For someone like you to leave me in the dark halfway like this, please stand up. Just once more. Let's fight this together. Never fear. We're always together.
Wow, what a poet. Adachi!
You're so cruel. You make me take responsibility for my sins, but you're gonna let this bitch take you down like this?
No, I won't, Adachi.
That's hilarious. Get up. You're not like me, right?
Thank you, Adachi. Oh.
Can
Marie!
you hear everyone's voices?
Yes?
The people do not wish for a world enveloped in fog. There are times when they'll stop and think they can't go another step. But everyone desperately pushes on. Please, grant everyone's wishes. Bring light to people's hearts.
If only I didn't make so many friends, then I could do that already.
Please get up. Just once more.
What are you gonna do? Give me an overpowered persona? The hearts of those you formed the deepest bonds with become your strength. Hello, Izanagi. Izanagi has transfigured into Izanagi no Okame. Hey boys! I'm back!
Impossible! Can the will of so few surpass the will of all mankind?
I'm the main character. Ow.
How can your powers rival mine?
By the myriad of truths! Die, bitch! Oh, taking off the glass. Fuck you! You're big enough schmuck to buy a car this weekend. You couldn't go to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves! Home of challenge pissing!
This can't be. How could I be defeated? How am I the one to disappear?
Fuck you, that's why.
Instead of the endless struggle, wouldn't it be easier to wrap oneself in lies and live in blissful ignorance?
No.
Isn't that true peace for humans?
No.
How many times do we have to tell you? The hell with that shit!
Stop assuming you know us!
Very well. Then try and live your way. Power enough to erase my existence. You have already exceeded what I thought humanity to be capable of. You have lifted the fog in this world, as well as the fog in your own. And whether that will lead to happiness or not rests upon your shoulders. Children of man, well done.
There she goes. Au revoir.
All right, we did it!
Congratulations,
Thank goodness.
Rosette.
It's really over now.
Yep, this time it's all over!
It seems this is more like a beginning for us, though.
No, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Well, now we've got no regrets for tomorrow.
Please get away from me. Friends that you can believe in, and the many people who you've come to understand. A strong heart bound to others, trying to ascertain the truth. A firm belief in grasping the truth with your own hands without being misled or deceived. The power of these things has brought judgment down on what deceived mankind, opening the door to a new tomorrow. I thought I heard a noise. I got very paranoid. Throwing flashbang. Oh wait, nope, that's grass. It's Persona 4 Golden.
The fog is all gone. Wow.
It's nice. It feels kind of nostalgic.
I know this place. This scenery. A long, long time ago.
The
everywhere
first
in this
Spinjitzu
world used to
master.
look like this.
So this is the world inside people's hearts.
Adam and Eve. Adder Levine.
It feels nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The town's fog and the fog from the other world have all been cleared. The human heart has the strength to shine through the clouds of lies and uncertainty. You and your friends were able to prove that fact. And that will remain true until the end of time. The truth is in your hands. Steam achievement unlocked. Way to ruin the moment.
Yo. Well, this is it.
You really are leaving, huh? It hasn't really hit me yet.
No more senpai from tomorrow on.
I don't understand why people like you as a character. Please shut up.
Hey, quit crying. It's way too soon for that.
Crocodile tears.
Sheesh. That stuff's kind of contagious, you know? We gotta put on a good face for Senpai.
Big bro.
Nanako.
I don't want you to go away.
But I want to play Persona 3.
Nanako. Didn't you promise that you wouldn't cry? Building a case against Adachi is going pretty smoothly. After all, he's made a full confession to his crimes. There haven't been any more incidents since then. Inaba's finally back to its normal, peaceful self. And Nanako's better now too. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thanks for everything. To me, you're just as much a part of this family as Nanako. I'm really glad you came to stay with us.
Sensei, I finally found a place for me.
Great.
That's why I'm going back over there.
You're leaving?
To make sure it never goes wrong again. I'm going to protect that world from now on.
Go on, Teddy, go do it!
I can finally be proud and say, that world is where I belong.
You got it!
Man, Senpai, this town's gonna feel empty without you.
I don't care. Teddy's leaving.
How cruel! Were you even listening?
Shut up, attention whore. I'm the main character.
We can see you anytime we want, you dork.
Like you'll be gone long. Soon as you start craving something like ice cream, you'll be back in a flash.
Come on, my honeys. Bluffing that way isn't very cute, you know.
You're just gonna be going in and out of the TV at Junes. How's that different from what you've been doing?
This is true.
I can't quite decide what to do. At first, I only planned on staying here until the case was completely closed. Maybe I should stick to my original plan and take the train back with you, Senpai.
You should.
Kidding, of course. I couldn't do something like that.
Aw.
It's not as though we'll never see each other again. Feel free to call me anytime, even if there isn't a case to solve.
I don't feel like saying goodbye either. Hey, you got any plans during the long holiday in May? If you're free, come over and visit. With no mysteries to solve, we can have some real fun.
Yeah, like, isn't infrastructure in Japan really good? Why is this such a reluctant parting?
I'll make reservations now so that we can stay in my family's inn.
See, exactly. Why are we sad about this?
Ooh, I can get my revenge for that night. Our surprise sneak attack will work for sure this time.
Fuck off, Teddy.
Don't bring that up, you stupid bear! Hey, what happened to going back to that world?
That has nothing to do with this. It's entirely different.
There's two sides to every coin.
That reminds me, she's not here. I would have thought that she would come today at least.
Shame Mari isn't here. I was wondering about it too.
Huh? What? Who are you talking about?
Morons.
Oh, you mean Marie-chan, right?
I think she's
Yeah.
currently dead.
I haven't seen her ever since... Is she doing okay?
She's in our hearts. That's all that matters. Now let me leave.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, so Emi-chan went back there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my, I've got a hottie for a neighbor now. What should I do?
Fuck off, Teddy.
Oh, is that what you meant? Oh, I thought something bad had happened to her.
That's sure what I meant.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Because it was the
as long
dumbest
as she's
dialogue
doing well,
option.
that's okay.
It was the dumbest dialogue option. I went for it.
Hey, stop ignoring me.
Fuck off, Teddy.
But back to a serious note, she should have at least shown up here since this is the last time we'll see you.
No, I think she'll stalk me in my dreams.
This isn't the last time, stupid Moranji.
What the fuck is with that insult? What the fuck is with this girl?
Why do you have to say things like that too?
It's almost time. You better get on the train.
Yeah, if I could turn tail and run, I would.
Well, see ya.
Good luck over there, too.
If anything happens on your end, we'll come running.
Until we meet again, Senpai.
Senpai, I'll be waiting for you.
What?
See ya. Take care.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, be careful.
I'll see you, Big Bro. Bye-bye.
Looks like this town couldn't handle the Neutron style.
Thank you for everything. Stay well until we meet again someday.
You'll always be my sensei forever.
Please don't forget about us over there. I love you, Senpai.
I'll do my best. You better not run away too, Senpai.
I'll always remember our time together.
Distance doesn't matter to us! separated, we're still friends! See you again, Sensei! Bye!
Layden!
He's really gone.
It's sad that he won't be around, but we will be okay, right guys?
Doesn't matter how far apart we are. The bonds we've made will remain strong. Everyone's heart is connected to the people they know and trust. It's those bonds that let us all search for our purpose in life. As long as it's a purpose you believe in, there will always be someone who can help you fulfill it. You, me, and everyone else. There are no barriers. Our hearts are one. Right, Sensei?
No. Long version, fuck no. What a shithole. Summer vacation. The town doesn't seem to have changed at all since last time.
I have seen the light. I've learned the most important lesson from the events last year.
A man you've seen before is delivering a passionate address to the crowd. Ugh.
Unfortunately, this world is full of things meant to deceive people. The things you do in pursuit of justice may actually be a terrible mistake. One man is not enough to judge these things. It was a group of boys and girls who taught me that. In their spirit, I want to join hands with all of you to rethink this town's future. I want Inaba to be a town free from deceit and distractions that keep you from focusing on the things most important to you.
Hey kid, do you know who that is?
Yep.
He was arrested during those terrible murders last year, right? And now he's running for mayor. That was a surprise. He's so passionate, though. At first, no one wanted to go near him, but look at him now. I've been to a few of his speeches. I think he might be a pretty nice guy.
He is.
If we can all work together on this and not get so sidetracked by passing trends, this town will regain its former glory. So please, lend me your strength.
Namatame's speech continues. Nobody seems to be here to welcome you. You decided to go to the Dojima residence. I'm a wanderer. I roam around a ding-dong. And there's no answer. The front door is locked. They seem to be away. You decide to call Dojima.
Hello? Oh, it's you, huh? Oh yeah, you're coming over. Was that today? Sorry, but my hands are tied right now. Why don't you call one of your friends and hang out with them for a bit? I'll see you later.
Thanks, deadbeat. Alright, you decide to call Yosuke. Yosuke isn't answering either. Did something happen? I hate these people. I'm going to go talk to my true only friend, the fox. Inaba's Central Shopping District. You don't see anyone you know.
Hey, what do you think of beefsteak onigiri? We can freeze it and sell it nationwide through Amazing Commodities.
I don't know. Those are handmade, aren't they? I don't think we can mass produce them. On the other hand, maybe limited quantities and handmade are good selling points that could revitalize this town.
I thought of moving away once, but I don't think I could bear to be away from here.
I understand completely. This is where we were born and raised. We'll have to work together if we don't want it to fall apart.
Great news! Junes said we'll have their full cooperation!
Yes! Good thing we went to talk with them. If only we'd done it sooner.
But what are we supposed to sell in a locally produced goods section? I guess the steak kebabs are good, but what other stuff is there? We're not famous for anything else.
Give me anything, you half-wit. Vegetables, fish, even ramen. As long as it's something we put our backs into, it'll sell like hotcakes.
Is that Dojima's voice?
You gotta work hard so you don't embarrass Junes. We can't be weak now.
The shopping district is coming alive. You decide to go to Junes. I don't really like Junes, though. Every day's shit over there. Consume corporate propaganda. Junes food court. You don't see anyone you know.
Ow, you're going to give us away, idiot! Only because you were slow. Slow like a jar of molasses.
Shut up! He's going to hear! Ah, we blew it. Oh well, here goes. 1, 2...
Happy birthday.
Wah! Bah! It's a bear!
What are you guys doing? This isn't anything like we planned.
No, it's not.
And what's with the bah? It's a bear? Oh, you make it sound like we're the ones getting ambushed.
I knew we'd run into snags.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Senpai! You're here! Did you miss me?
No.
We heard you were coming, so we planned a little surprise. I mean, things got kinda nuts when you last visited in May. We thought instead of you coming to each of our houses, we'd spice things up this time.
Yeah, and we thought you'd miss us a little if you couldn't find any of us.
It didn't go quite like we planned, but it's been a while, Senpai.
Kanji.
Were you surprised?
No. What on earth are you wearing? Sure.
You were? Success!
Sorry, she laughs for even less reason than before.
You think things would stop being funny to her by now.
Ooh, so hey, Senpai, how do I look?
I care very
Did you
little.
think I was someone else? Is your heart melting?
No.
Oh, come on. You know who's changed more than anybody else here.
Kanji.
Yeah, will you asshats lay off? You're getting a little rude there.
Why are we being mean to this guy?
Well,
constantly?
we have all changed a little. None of us can remain in stasis forever.
It seems like I have. Please stop laughing.
Oh, stop laughing already.
None of us want to be the guy who's always talking about how great things were back in the day. As long as we're all here, keeping an eye out for each other, we can change.
Yosuke's still a show-off.
Shut up, Teddy. You've changed nothing.
Not me, though. I'm different now. Why, I've powered up so much that I'm probably a grizzly bear.
Huh. Sounds powerful. I'll stick you with all the manual labor then.
Who dare?
Oh, hi. It's me. Did the surprise go well?
No. It's still ongoing.
Whoa. Sorry about that. They asked for my help, so I acted like I wasn't home when you came by just now. I'm a pro when it comes to seeing through a lie, but when I'm the one who has to put on an act, I don't last 5 seconds. Anyway, bring them all back here. I've got a good meal waiting.
You told everyone that Dojima is waiting.
Oh, really? Let's eat!
Hey, Kanji!
This is to celebrate Senpai coming back.
I do not care.
Shut up, I know!
You decide to go to the Dojima residence with the others.
Oh, so good!
Jay-senpai, that's your second one. We get one each, remember?
You kids sure eat a lot. I thought I might have ordered too much, but look at you, plowing through it already.
Sorry about that, and thanks. Isn't Nanako-chan here? I'd hate to eat her share too.
She's at piano lessons. Don't worry, I set hers aside. Oh, didn't I tell you? Yeah, Nanako started learning the piano. She should be back any time now. I'm sure she'll be rushing home.
I'll learn the violin and then I can get pushed down the stairs. It'll be
Ever
awesome.
since she found out you'd be back, it's all she's talked about.
Dojima is laughing. How have you been, Dojima?
Me? Well, my injuries are healing.
Still from last year?
Apart from that, I've been slowly moving on, bit by bit. Actually, I came across some information about an old hit-and-run incident. The victim was Chisato Dojima, my wife. I've been chasing dead ends and false leads for so long, but I think I'm finally getting close to the truth.
Congrats.
Just when I thought I'd keep my personal feelings separate from my job. It's strange. Though, it's thanks to you that I was able to draw that line in the first place.
Anything else new?
Anything else?
Did Adachi get released from prison?
Oh, about the incidents last year. Namatame got released on lack of evidence.
Awesome.
I can't tell you too much, but basically no one could reproduce his supposed methods, not even Namatame himself. He was very insistent on the details of his crimes, but a diary isn't enough evidence to build a case on. He came to me to apologize, but I told him he should come up with his own way to make up for it. He said he was going to run for mayor. I don't know how serious he was about that.
Oh, so that was Namatame-san giving those speeches.
Oh yeah, and I went to see Adachi.
Adachi.
What happened to him?
Death sentence.
Were you the one to interrogate him?
No, I wasn't part of that. I couldn't be. We were too close. But he was indicted. It was probably just circumstantial evidence, but he said a lot of things only the real killer could know. After they set a trial date for him, I was able to go see him.
I see.
They say he's a model prisoner. The bastard says he gets better treatment behind bars than he did when he was working with me. Huh. Next time when I go see him, I'll bring him a cheap cabbage.
Dojima looks happy.
I'm home.
You haven't grown a single inch.
Dad, is Big Bro?
No.
Big Bro!
Leave me alone.
Surprised, Nanako?
Welcome home, Nana-chan.
Teddy too? And Rise-chan! Everyone's here!
How miserable.
I'm learning piano now, and I've been a good girl.
Congratulations!
I'll play for you sometime.
Yeah.
I didn't think she'd ask to start piano lessons. Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Chisato was a piano teacher, but Nanako's pretty good herself.
Nature versus nurture.
At first, I didn't even want to hear the word piano. Now that she wants to learn, I gotta get over it.
I remember what my mom played. I'm gonna play it for you, Dad.
Don't.
Dad, the weather report's on.
Rain.
And now, the weather. It was nice and sunny today, but what will it look like after that? Take it away, Mariko.
Hello, Mariko Kasumi here. We've been having a lot of rain recently, so starting today, I'm gonna make it sunny. I mean, after all that rain, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any water shortages this summer. And besides, someone's visiting. I can't have it rain while he's here, so I'm gonna keep it sunny for a while.
Thank you, Mariko.
Mariko, please calm down.
Oh, but if it gets too hot, then some rain should be fine. He should tell me whenever he wants it different, and I'll change it. Just like that.
The weather forecast is Mari. She is embarrassing herself live on television.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
She's been coming here a lot. She's famous now.
How'd she get so popular so fast? What was the station thinking? Her stage name's so boring, too.
This girl will decide tomorrow's weather, right?
Something like that.
Whenever she says it's gonna be sunny, the sun comes out.
Wait, it's Mari we're talking about.
In her case, maybe.
I truly do think she makes it sunny.
Thanks, Mariko. Tell our viewers goodbye.
I hope you all have a good day tomorrow. Remember, the more you put in, the more you get out. The more you get out.
I see that weather girl a lot. The younger ones at the station tell me they feel motivated whenever she does that.
I'm not surprised.
I feel it a little myself, to be honest. Well, I'm just glad the weird fog is gone. Now we don't have to obsess over the weather report.
It is really great, though. Everyone in town is more motivated.
Yeah, people have so much energy now.
Did we accidentally install a benevolent deity over the town? Just thinking.
Right. It doesn't wear you down walking through town anymore. Not like last year.
Everyone has a more positive outlook on life than when I first came.
It shows people can change. For better or worse, I guess. Depends on your perspective. After the fog lifted, I'm sure people just realized that it's a lot brighter when your eyes are open. There's a lot we'd rather not see. A lot of grime in the human heart. But if you close your eyes to everything, you can't even see the people close to you. How can you be happy like that?
Can't.
The only thing to do, really, is to keep marching on. Straight ahead. I'm rambling, aren't I? Guess I had more to drink than I thought.
Hee 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 ha.
Oh yeah, Nanako, didn't you say there was something you wanted to tell him when he came home?
Uh-oh.
Your cooking is barely food, Chie.
What about mine?
Yosuke?
I could have made something too.
Please don't.
What was that?
I can cook if I put my mind to it.
So can I.
That's
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Got it?
Oh, yeah.
Well then. 1 and...
Good to see you, Senpai.
Kanji, it was welcome back. How could you mess that up?
Hey, just shut up, all right? I just got stage fright, that's all.
I figured someone would blow it.
Hee 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 ha. That one was actually fun. That game was a lot of fun.